All right, so Atlanta United is the MLS club that I support, but recently they have not been doing well, and they've been making some horrible decisions. They sold slash traded Andrew Goodman to Colorado. They got rid of Ibarra. They've been signing some League Two players from the French division, trying to act like that's a big signing. When we were making signings like Thiago Almada, that's an exciting signing because he was playing in First Division football. When we got Araujo, he was playing in the League One. We were not signing these League Two crap players, and I'm going to be straight up to the point. They will not be good for Atlanta United. You know why? Because they're bought to try and help this team make the playoffs. This team is not making the playoffs. One reason I want to say why, Gonzalo Pineda. He does not know how to coach this team. He really doesn't. He gets lucky due down to the team that we have. And the majority part are down to the wingbacks that really save him and Miles Robinson in this team. Because otherwise, Atlanta United would be last place in the MLS division right now. In the last games for Atlanta United, I went up to June 21st as the last game that I'm going to be talking about. New York City FC, we drew that game 2-2. Then we played the New York Red Bulls, lost that 4-0. Then played Philadelphia, got the 2-0 win. But keep in mind, that's when we still had Gutman and all these other players. Then we won against Montreal, a team that we should be beating. The one I'll give Atlanta United for is Philadelphia, because Philadelphia is ahead of us in the standings. Then we played Orlando after Montreal, and we lost that 2-1. And then we played Inter Miami in a cup game, and that was Messi's debut. And as we all know, Atlanta United lost 4-0. So that means the two times Atlanta United has played Inter Miami this season, Inter Miami has won both of them, and I believe they still have another game remaining. In fact, I do know because I have it written down in front of me. But currently right now, in the standings, Atlanta United are 7th place. Atlanta United are in the playoffs right now. They're on 35 points, 9 wins, 8 draws, 7 losses. But should that be where Atlanta United should be? No, Atlanta United should be competing for the title year in and year out. This is a team that won the title within the first 3 years of them being in the MLS. And they're scraping along, barely looking to get into the playoffs. And I know that 15th place team, Inter Miami, is going to be on a hot run to come back. They have less than 20 points, but the MLS season is still a couple of games away from finishing, so Inter Miami can definitely catch back up and pass Atlanta United. 8th place right now is Chicago. They have 32 points. 9th place, DC United on 30 points. 10th place is a team we already played, Montreal on 29 points. 11th is the Red Bulls on 26 points. 12th is Charlotte on 26 points. And 13th on 26 points is New York City FC. Now, the reason why I went down to all the way to 13th is because those teams are the most likelihood to pass Atlanta United if this team starts to lose. These teams are within the space of 10 points. And keep in mind, 3 games, within the space of 3 games, if New York City and the rest of them were to win all 3 of their games, Atlanta United could go from 7th and drop down to 13th that very quickly, and Atlanta United would be out of the playoffs. And the reason why I think that this is a very good possibility is due down to the coach. Pineda just doesn't know how to coach, and I'm very surprised that he has not gotten fired. Like, seriously, this is a team with Tata Martino, Hector Villalba, like all these good players that won the league. And since we hired Pineda, what have we done? We haven't made the playoffs. We haven't done good in the League Cup. So what are we here? What is he here for? He's supposed to be helping us win the titles, win the League Cup. We haven't done any of that with Pineda, and this is the second season in charge. Second half season. 2 seasons and a half that he's been in charge. And what has he done? Absolutely nothing. The next few games for Atlanta United are as followed. The next game, which is going to be August 20th, which will be against Seattle, who are 4th place in the Western Conference. Then we play Nashville, who are 4th place in the Eastern Conference. Then we play Cincinnati, who are the 1st place team in the Eastern Conference, FC Dallas, 8th in the Western Conference. Inter Miami 15th in the Eastern Conference, as we already talked about. And then DC United, before I think the stretch of run is where Atlanta United are going to need to go in to try and win games. Fourth place, 1st, 8th, 15th, and 9th. That's not a very good stretch run for Atlanta United. That's really not. And considering we lost one of our best defensive players in Andrew Goodman, I just don't know. These League 2 players are not going to gel within the team that quickly. It's going to take time, and they don't have the time because these players were brought in to help us make the playoffs. And Atlanta United, I'm sorry to say this, I'm an Atlanta United fan, obviously, but they are not making the playoffs. I'm being straight and simple looking at the camera. They are not making the playoffs. They are not. They're going to lose. I'm gonna make my, you know what? I'm going to make my predictions for these next few games. The Seattle game, 3-1 loss. Nashville game, 2-0 loss. Cincinnati, I'm giving us the benefit of the doubt, another 2-0 loss. Then we play Dallas, a 1-1 draw. Then we play Inter Miami. We've already seen how Inter Miami have done Atlanta United. I was like, all right, Messi's going to be playing against Atlanta United. You know, I wish I could have gone that game, but the tickets were kind of expensive. Atlanta United are not going to do that bad. 4-0. 4-0. Atlanta United are going to lose this game at home against Inter Miami 3-1 before picking up a win against DC United 2-1. And what those results would basically mean towards the end of the season that Atlanta United would basically have to go on a win streak to end the season to make the playoffs. But as I said right now, with Pineda as a coach, with the guy that's running the director of football still there, Atlanta United will not be making the MLS playoffs.